Hello, everyone. This is Marianne from Revealing Light, Tarot, Astrology, and Spirituality. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I want to look at tarot scopes for fire signs for the month of August 2022. I can't believe that we are so far through the year. Okay, so we'll look at Aries, then we'll look at Leo, then we'll look at Sagittarius. These readings are, and if I remember, I'll put down timestamps in the drop down menu underneath this video. Now, these readings are, if you have your sun sign in any of these fire signs, your rising sign or your moon sign in any of these signs. They are general, though. With all my readings, I ask that you use your own intuition. Also want to point out that clairvoyants, psychics, tarot readers, astrologers, anyone who has a presence on social media is being identities being stolen and their viewers being approached. In my case, I don't do personal readings. Be alert but not alarmed. If somebody is pretending to be me, please block them and report them. If you're going to get a comment on YouTube offering you a reading, it's not me. I don't have WhatsApp. I've never had WhatsApp. I will have WhatsApp. And so anyone pretending to be me, please do block and report them. It's very important that they are reported. YouTube will do something about it. Instagram just ignores everything. And Facebook has been reasonable. Twitter reasonable as well. So please, Instagram is probably the worst. I do have a locked account, not a public account on Instagram. And the only reason I have that account, other than, wanting to post the occasional photo, is to prevent somebody from impersonating me. But I am not on WhatsApp. I don't offer personal readings. With my comments on YouTube, my name is highlighted in a dark grey circle over the name of my channel, a dark grey circle. That is YouTube's tick of authenticity. No dark grey circle around my name, then you know it's a fake. Okay, look for the dark grey circle on YouTube. That'll tell you it's authentic. Okay, block report. All right, so let's look at Aries, on to business, Aries, Leo, and Sag. All right, let's get started. I'm using the Earth Magic Oracle cards and then the Morgan Greer Tarot. I do try and say the decks at the beginning of the readings, and that's what you need to look out for if you want to know my decks. Okay, so Aries. Let's have a look at Aries. What's coming up for Aries? What clairvoyantly can you show me for Aries? Okay, so I'm getting water here. Water like a hose being, what is this? Something to do with water. Gutters even. So the gutters, sometimes the images, the gutters are clogged up. So, I mean, this could be, literally, or it could be metaphorically. What do you need to clean out to keep things flowing, to keep your emotions flowing? And mostly that's emotional baggage. Let's just take a look here. Show me for Aries in August 2022. Aries, August 2022. Alrighty, so we've got lake and stillness. Again, this water theme, stillness. The lake and stillness. Calming the emotions. Ancestors, generations. Often what triggers us, what we react to, has an ancestral type of wound attached to it. We carry these because we are psychologically, emotionally, or in every way similar, with the same genes that have been passed down, or DNA. It's in the blood, it's familial. And that goes for our wounds. So there's something around emotions getting too easily triggered and calming them. And one of the ways with the gutter image is that clear out the baggage that you are holding on to, because we've got creation dream time. And when when we haven't looked at our shadow side, when we haven't healed our ancestral wounds, it stops us from creating. So there's something around, I'm just getting that idea with the didgeridoo and blowing creation coming out of the didgeridoo. There's some sort of cathartic process that needs to be undertaken here in August. Now we've got harmony and ocean ebb and flow and Milky Way perspective. Sometimes we can heal things through simply through changing our perspective. So there's some kind of emotional baggage here that you have, or if your gutters don't need cleaning, that you need to come to terms with. And once you do, it's like a breath of fresh air and you start to create again. Don't ever hold back from wanting to deal with those wounds that trigger us and solve it once and for all. All right, let's go a little bit deeper for Aries. Show me Aries. What's happening for Aries in August 2022? Aries in August 2022. Aries, August. So we have here the Empress card. So mother, this could be something to do with a relationship. Could be your relationship to your own mother. Could be a relationship with your children as a mother. This could be abundance and a circle of time involved. Page of Rods. I think some of you that I'm getting a big draw card are dealing with a child. This is also taking a step forward in time. The Empress can be abundance. The Page of Rods is generally walking through the desert. I keep getting that draw to the dryness and the emotion and water. So finding your mojo again, perhaps if you've had your heart broken in some way, solving that, fixing that, healing that ancestral wound will allow you to move forward again. New starts are on offer here, the Fool card. So it is all about stepping forward on a journey, creating that new start for yourself. Some of you could have come through with the Lovers in the past. You could have come through a particularly painful breakup in your relationship. There's new starts here. New starts, absolutely new starts. The Hermit card in the sky, review and introspection. You could be undergoing a period of that where, you know, the tunnel appears pretty dark, but there is a light there at the end, and there is light at the end of this tunnel for you. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo as well, because the Hermit is the Virgo. Now we have the Ace of Cups. This is new starts, overflowing emotions. So I feel that there's love here, and that will be the end result, that there will be this new emotional start for you. I don't feel you're unhappy about that. Right now, though, you've got to make a decision with the Two of Wands. It's a particularly heavy decision that you've got to make. But we have here in the atmosphere around, it's relocation and movement, movement out of troubled waters. Some of you could be thinking of relocating. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could, and I'm getting this idea. There's so much water around here. It's like a new emotional start for you, if not an actual relocation. The Three of Pentacles in the hopes and fears, working with others to build something. You want to work with others. There's three people involved here. And we've got the Magician. You are going to manifest your new start. The Magician has the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. One hand to the sky, staff to the sky, one hand to the earth. This is complete alchemy. You're manifesting this new start for yourself. And the Hierophant card talks about, some of you could even be undergoing a divorce with the Lovers card there. The Hierophant card can sometimes mean the courts as well. But the Hierophant is also the spirit, great spirit living a spiritual life. Something is being churned up here. It's quite a crossroads for some Arians that I'm reading for, Aries people that I'm reading for, and the Queen of Pentacles. What has been thrown up, even financially, will come back down be settled, be stable. That's what you're going to find out of all of this. The Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords retreat, wounded in battle. But hey, you've got the Star card. You've got the Star card, so you're going to be okay, even though for some Aries people, the going is a bit tough in August. All right, so let's move on to Leo. Let me just give that deck a bit of a shuffle and move on to Leo in August. Let's see what's coming up for Leos. What's happening for Leos? Now, with the Arian reading, you could apply that to any, could even be a long-term work situation for you. All right, let's move on to Aries. Leo. What's happening for Leo in August? Let's see if I can pick anything up clairvoyantly. Leo in August. So I'm seeing a sword here. Somebody carrying a sword. Sort of like being armed. Not armed literally, but being armed with the truth is the symbology here. Something about having the truth on your side. Something like that. Okay, so Leo, what's happening for Leo, please? And it's a big truth, and it's a little bit big for you, and you're dragging that sword, but truth's on your side, Leo, in August. What's happening for Leo in August? So we have here perspective, changing your perspective, getting a new perspective. Somebody could tell you a truth, enlighten you with the truth, and you get a new perspective. We've got invocation and ceremony. I mean, this could be any kind of ceremony, some kind of sacred ceremony, even an invocation for yourself. Perhaps the truth is that you may not have protected yourself very well in the past, and you understand that now. And we have winter solstice and reflection. You are reflecting on whatever this truth is that is being brought to you. And like Aries, it's like time for a big clean out, reflection and clean out so that creation can start in the near future. Nurturing, maybe the truth is you haven't nurtured yourself as well as you should, but around the full moon time there is a completion here for you, and you've got dragonfly emergence. So I think it's like you're undergoing some kind of cathartic type of situation where your perspective is changing because you're realizing or seeing the truth, perhaps even for the first time, about something about yourself, something about yourself. So if someone says that you're a pretty good person, that you're a valuable person, realize that truth because it's true. Leo, don't doubt yourself or your worth. This is around your own self-worth. Okay, so let's get a bit more detail on what's occurring for Leo in August. I hope I haven't said July. In August 2022. What's happening for Leo in August 2022? Okay, so we've got here the Ten of Pentacles, family, money. Your mind might be on money, legacies. You could have a surprise windfall with the Page of Cups. Something around money, a little bit more money than what you thought you had. The Four of Cups, maybe being disappointed in the past, but someone's offering you a cup. That Page of Cups brings a gift of some sort, something you weren't expecting. We've got the Nine of Swords. You've been anxious, I think, in the past. Whether this is about money or emotionally. No, it's about money. The Knight of Pentacles. Have you got enough? And the Knight of Pentacles says you have. This is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Reliability, sustainability. If you're worried about that, whether things are sustainable, they are. We've got celebration here, reunification with family. You could have a wedding to go to, a family occasion coming up. It's going to surprise you. The Page of Swords, yeah. So there's a truth here. There's that sword you were carrying, and it's upright here, whereas you were carrying it dragging it along the floor before. The Page of Swords is a light bulb moment. And we've got control in the atmosphere around, a truth emerging about somebody who either is controlling or was in control. Emperor card is associated with Aries. Do you know an Aries? Let's see what's in the hopes and fears. The Nine of Wands. This is saying no. This is putting boundaries up and saying no. When someone asks you to say something, say, and you can't do it, say no. And we've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is around your self-worth. That's like you're cutting into you're sabotaging your own efforts through not being able to say no. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. You're worried about money. And we've got the Three of Swords, sorrow. Okay, so let's see. We've got miracles, though, here. So it's sort of like you're worried about something occurring. Maybe it's around money. Maybe it's around a relationship. We've got wish fulfillment at the base of the pack. We've got the Five of Cups, lost, but the Knight of Cups, an offer. Somebody's making you an offer, and it is an offer of strength. So when it looks like, Leo, that something's not going your way, something comes out of the blue and surprises you and gives you either the money or the love or whatever it is, an offer of something, an apology, it brings to you what you need. There is this idea here that you need to be more conscious of your worth. So that's something to ponder as we move into August 2022. All right, Sagittarius, 9th house person, you, higher ideals, travels, the sage. You're not called sage for nothing. The learner and the teacher, the eternal student and the eternal teacher. Sagittarius, what's coming up for Sagittarius? What can I get? There's a decision for you to make in August. I'm seeing the Two of Swords. What's this about? Okay, this could still be a bit of residual stuff from Leo. So let's cut this deck, give myself a spray of sage water, and let's get started. Sagittarius. What's coming up for Sagittarius? Show me Sagittarius. Pay attention to your dreams in August. They are going to be quite revealing. You could even be dreaming, for some of you could even be dreaming that you're flying or you're suddenly transported to other places. Just pay attention there. There's something around a gift. Again, I keep getting, like I'm seeing a rose, a gift of love. All right. Your passed over loved ones could be contacting you through your dreams, for example. Sagittarius, what's happening for you in August 2022? So we have here volatility. What volcano are you sitting on? What's about to explode? What is volatile? If something, you have an emotional meltdown or someone around you has an emotional meltdown, we have purification and rain. So again, this draw for all fire signs to something cathartic occurring in August. And we have compassion and love. That's beautiful. So I think you've had a volatile situation in the past. I feel you have transformed it almost like an alchemist, and that you have this beautiful compassion for the situation that we're talking about. Love and compassion. There's nothing greater than that. And we have the Green Man and synergy. Through this transformation of a volatile situation, you have created an alignment, a good alignment. It's like you've cleared those gutters out, like I was saying to Aries. We've got rebirth, spring equinox, forest breath. This is good. This is good energy. And river movement, DNA karma. I think this was no less than a pretty heavy karmic situation you were dealing with. You transformed it. Well done, Sagittarius. And somehow you're reaping those rewards in August through this alignment synergy. It's like a magic of some sort, feeling like you're aligned with the flow of the universe even. Can I go that far? All right, Sagittarius, let's drill down, transforming that volatile situation and achieving that rebirth. Show me, please. Yeah, so it was a broken heart that you transformed. This feeling of loss and betrayal in a love situation. Oh, it couldn't be clearer, could it? Could it? So, but you're back together now. I know some of you, this won't resonate with because some of you aren't even in relationships. But this can be point to grieving a loss of something that you loved. The Five of Wands, obstacles, challenges, competitiveness, partisanship. This is all the energy you've transformed. The Nine of Coins. You know, some Sagittarius, they'll, blunder into situations, being their optimistic type self, maybe looking like they've got it together or they've got things that other people are envious of. And suddenly they meet human nature and they're so busy floating along in their Sagittarian optimistic haze, they don't really understand that sometimes they're getting people offside. And then when people kind of come back at you, you go, ooh, but I didn't do anything. Well, that's because you were just being Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got Nine of Cups. It's all about love here. It's all about transforming that pretty volatile situation. And you've achieved, as I said, this alchemy, endings and beginnings. It was a huge ending you brought upon yourself, that you transformed, a huge karmic cycle finished. And now you've got this beautiful new start. The Ten of Swords in the here and now, it could feel a little bit like you need to stop and recover. And if that's the feeling you've got, then do so. But this is also the ending of a cycle. And we've got huge support here in the environment around you. Page of Rods, you could also have been dealing with a difficult situation with a child, and the outcome card is the Fool. I love these cards. This is absolutely beautiful new starts for you, Sagittarius, and you're on the move, literally on the move in August. You could be doing some traveling, but you're full of these new plans in August. And there's a beautiful new start on offer. So we have here the Hierophant card. It's almost like I'm feeling it's been decreed. And we've got you really have done the work on what? This tower situation. Very often we can't transform the tower because we don't feel, we don't understand the truth of something. We feel personally attacked. But if we're able to do that alchemy type transformation through facing the truth, we can just reap all those beautiful benefits. So Sagittarius, there's newness on offer in August for you. No matter what the situation is, it's brand new for you in August. Thanks for tuning in, fire signs. I will be back again shortly.